So it would be consolidation efforts, cross-purchasing, and ways to become more efficient with less resources.
Through intergovernmental coordination.
Yep.
I had a more mundane question that I emailed Chris today about that maybe it's a policy for JP&L or the whole board, just that sometimes when people ask questions, when trustees ask questions before meetings, Chris will sometimes forward his response and question to everybody. And I would just ask that I know that certain trustees, I'm sure, are also having questions. Maybe they're happening verbally and not via email, I don't know. But I just so we all get the same information and benefit really from each other's questions before the meeting and from Chris's answers. I just ask that policy be applied to everyone.
Yeah, I find it very helpful, actually.
I try to do that, I do forget sometimes.
Well, I have two things. One is maybe looking at a policy. I know in the day of social media, online discussions that often occur in closed groups. Just wondering if this is maybe as a board something we want to look at as far as our board responsibilities, you know, amongst ourselves and in the community as far as participating if there are 2 or more board members within it. Actively discussing issues that are going on or agenda-sized. I would like to know, at least from my, you know, what we should be looking at, and also maybe it's a discussion that we have as a board during either a workshop, et cetera, because I think that we want to ensure that we have a functional board and one that's transparent and all informed, et cetera. And there are so many different, how would I call it, levels of transparency and lack thereof online that therefore it can obscure things. So that's one of the things I would love to see, or you know, hear from other trustees, staff, et cetera, if that's a discussion that we would be willing to take, or you know, we could look at other municipalities as well, because I believe that technology has and these items have kind of grown faster than our ability perhaps to understand and use them responsibly and professionally. And then the second item I would like to point out is for future consideration, might be to look at our municipal codes, 335-6E and F regarding the liquor licenses that we discussed tonight, considering we only have 1 remaining of the malt beverages and 1 for the I don't know what was the term for wine. Okay. Great. No, I guess that'd be brandy too. So I'm just to look at that and maybe have a discussion whether or not we should automatically increase, or maybe there is a valid reason for keeping them at this number. But if we are continuing to look at our Vision 2025 and be proactive in recruiting new businesses to Shorewood, we might want to make it more readily potentially available. We still obviously would have to vote on any new liquor licenses, but it's almost, so anyway, those are my 2 items.
And just to add to your social media thing, there have been requested, and I don't know the legality of it, but to have a board page, you know, like some sort of sharing capability, a more formal one from the board in social media. I've gotten a few requests from residents, so it's not in different groups. I know.
We'd be forced to go on Facebook to
I don't know. I'm just
discuss.
telling you that as we're talking about it, it goes on the agenda.
That's a major policy issue.
I'm not saying, I'm not saying any opinion here. I'm just saying that that's what I've heard, and it could.
3 AM tweets.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Regarding the issues that Mr. Dixon raised, the line 5 and the non-motorized craft, do I need to make an official request, or did you get them down that action?
Got them down, I'll add them to
Great.
the list that I will pass out at the next meeting, or distribute it.
And if you, I guess my one request would be to note, I know there is that list of board future items.
Yeah.
So if something comes up time sensitive with the line 5, if we can just keep that in mind, I would appreciate it.
Okay. Any others?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.